there's been fallouts with you and Dave in the past, but I mean, if that door was to open, would you ever consider returning to the fold in Megadeth? Because as far as I'm concerned, you are a member of Megadeth. You will always be Megadeth's bass player to me, at least as a fan. Like, but is it something that you'd consider?
Well, look, I'm not the one who closed the door.
I know.
What I mean? I know. So it's Dave's always going to be my brother, man. And it's funny when I think about Dave. I'm just walking around the house. I'll think about some moment in our friendship and our history together, and they're usually fond memories, and. Look, brothers fight, brothers hug and make up, and you know what I mean, and that's the journey, Yeah. And so, as a musical gig, it's like, oh well, set that off. That's off the palette now. So I've moved on with other things that you can see I really enjoy. So whatever, But yeah, look, I've talked to other friends of mine about this who have had bands, and either they're in and out of bands or members have come and gone and whatever, and especially when you're a principal key member and a founding member and all these different things, it's a different, you have a different kinship to your fans. And yes. I think when I always say this, when you make a record, you're making it for you, but when you put that record out, that record is for your audience. And, at that point, it now becomes bigger than you. It becomes bigger than the 4 or 5 or 3 of you, whatever, are in the band. It's bigger than you now. And those songs are going to outlive us. And, everything about that legacy and the stories we just talked about here are now they're in infamy. They're going to last forever. And so, for me, it's you're part of a family. And you're part of of that. And look, should there ever be a family reunion? Hey, of course, I'll always take the call, But with that said, I'm not sitting around waiting for a Megadeth reunion. Let's just put it that way. So I want to be very clear that, obviously I'm very forward focused right now, and I'm very laser focused on what's ahead. And I'm super happy with Dieth, and I'm so proud of the record. And I got a really fun moment this last week singing "Walk With Me Forever." That was a fun moment to that song goes out, and hey, if you don't like my bass tone, I can always try a new bass. If you don't like my voice, I'm sorry, I don't have another one. This is all I got, So yeah, I think it is just my voice. It's me and Mihal and Guilherme. It's us. We come as a team, and to be in new friends, new songs, new endeavors, and new opportunities. That's where my heart and my focus lies now.